Every time I talk about backhand, I can't help picking up this fan. Look, isn't this just like the backhand? Let's take a look at the fan's opening trajectory. We need to understand. At your backswing position, it's not forward, and the end point is not upward either. For example, around my belly button, watch. When I start moving forward, there's a slight movement to the left, to here, right? See, I move slightly outward. A little more. A little more. Then stop, look. Let the racket head go beyond your body line during the backswing look. Then rotate, stop. And turn, stop again. What mistake do people often make? From back and up. From back to forward. At my belly button position, I'm not going from back to forward. Instead, I go like an opening fan, beyond the body line. This is an outward arc. Because the wrist work is fast, you might feel it's straightforward, but actually it's rotating out. It's just fast, so you feel like it's straight, but it's not. There's a small arc. When you contact the ball, you can't just push straight. I will do it slowly. Watch the path of my racket, it opens like a folding fan. It's wrong movement. It's right. I hope everyone can see the difference. Don't let your arm go straight forward. Draw a little circle. Your backhand flick, backhand punch, backhand loop will naturally form. I'm not adding much brush. The arc generates it. So how do you train this? Let me give you an idea. Start with short backhand flicks. Look flicking the ball. Watch the racket turn. Racket rotation. Axis at the wrist. Racket face sideways, then up. When you can create that arc, start doing backhand drives. Step back a bit and let your forearm get involved. Start from short balls. Because short balls have smaller motion, smaller range, less error chance. It's not straight upward. The forearm draws the arc. Then on that basis, add brushing. See, on that foundation. Add brushing, rip the ball. It's step-by-step progress. This method works very well with my students. Give it a try. If your backhand keeps going into the net, or you can't read serve, or you fear opening the rally, calm down and break it into pieces to train. From a small motion to a bigger one. Then add more brushing. Everyone can try this. People generally find this training very effective. But be careful not to break the skin. Feel the forearm rotation. Most amateurs, their upper and forearm don't separate. They can't separate the arms. Once you separate them, the forearm becomes like a whip. Think of your forearm as a whip. A second acceleration. Then the backhand gets much easier. Backhand drives often go long in matches. Once the opponent had spin, if you flat hit, it flies out. You must add brush for safety. This ripping motion is quite different from the drive. For example, 4 aspects. First, for ripping the ball, the elbow position changes. For a backhand drive, the elbow drops down. When ripping the ball, the elbow lifts up. Once lifted, it's easier to adduct and abduct. The elbow is the biggest change. Watch the backhand drive. Elbow drops down. For ripping, elbow comes up. When I first practiced ripping, I could only do a few reps. After about 10 times, my arm was sore. So you can place a dumbbell here to train stability. Second point. Let me show you. Look at the shake hand grip. The first grip is like this. The second grip is like this. The third grip is like this. Notice my rubber, see this? This area has been rubbed smooth. You can see the gripping mark here. A very smooth imprint. If you grip like this, the thumb cannot generate power. This causes the racket to swing out. Many people flick like this on backhand. This is very unstable. The worst habit is wrist flipping. It leads to easy errors. So if you want power, you must fix the wrist. When the thumb grips diagonally upward, the finger pressure and grip become firm. Then the racket face won't shake easily. At contact, the thumb presses forward. Use the front of your thumb to apply force. This is the key. Not the side of the thumb. Side pressure doesn't work. These muscles tighten strongly. So the backhand structure becomes very stable. See, very stable. Watch the backhand punch. And rip. With the fingers pressing, the racket face won't wobble no matter how hard I hit. Against backspin too, when I generate force, the racket face remains stable. It can support the contact. I feel this is related to this grip method. Definitely related. Thumb pointing slightly upward and to the side. Use the front of your thumb to apply force. Keep the handle pressed against your palm.